Is Terra Luna Classic's price about to triple or even quadruple? You find out all of this and more in this video. Make sure you watch to the very end of the video, hit the like button and subscribe button, and don't forget to join our free Discord with a second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty everybody, we have a very interesting article that I want to go over and discuss today about Terra Luna Classic and its potential to quadruple in price in a very short amount of time. Not only that, but we also have the live chart that we can look at right here. As you can see, Terra Luna is absolutely exploding. No thanks, of course, to really what's been going on in the news lately, which hasn't been all that good. The question still remains why this is happening. As you can see, Terra Luna Classic now up over just about 30% over the last couple of hours here, all the way back to June 8th at around 1725 military standard time. And of course, that was in the early hours in the morning in the other kind of, around the world, basically, if you're using that time zone. But looking at this, right, this was a huge bull flag breakout, a classic pattern, basically, that most traders will use to basically determine whether or not there's going to be any further bullish breakouts in the future. And as you can see here, this was kind of a rough drawing of essentially what we were, or what they were rather, expecting. It broke out of this triangle and then it formed another triangle literally the next couple of hours later, as you can see here. I'll even draw it out so that way you guys can see it a little bit clearer. Now again, remember, these triangles are rough, as is most of these pattern trading technical indicators, but of course we can use them to determine things like this, further and future breakouts. As you can see, breakout there, and we might even have a larger 3 white soldiers forming, which is an even larger bullish pattern on the, I believe it is the 1 month chart here. As you can see here, 3 white soldiers, as you can see, marching along those green candles that are absolutely huge. But again, the question remains why this is happening and whether or not it's going to continue. Now, whether or not it's going to continue is still remain to be seen. We have a lot of news coming out about Terra Luna right now that isn't exactly the best. We have some investigations going on right now and a few other things that of course are not helpful for the coin's overall success and growth. However, that being said, we're not really being stumped by any of those. Things are still going very, very well for this overall project, and we're not really seeing any kind of major pushback in any kind of major or massive way that would really cause any kind of issues for the coin. Now, keeping that in mind, let's get into this article, because I think this article really provides a very interesting look into this. But before we do that, hit that second link down in the description below, guys, and join our free Discord. We also have a daily premium buy and sell alerts section where we sell or tell basically you guys what we are buying and selling in both the stock and crypto markets on a day-to-day basis. As you can see here, we have 2 options for the premium section. You have our lifetime alerts, which is $1.99 right now, and basically you pay that once and you get access forever, for life. You get access to our daily buy and sell alerts. Or if you just want to try us out and see what it's like, you can go with a $40 per month membership as well. Either one you guys are comfortable with, hit that second link down in the description below. Go to the premium channel and get signed up. I think you guys really enjoy the benefits. But let's get into this article. So this talks about Luna's 2.0 price possibly quadrupling. How could this happen? What are the details behind it? Let's read a little bit more. We know Luna has been in a downtrend since May 30, and it's not been looking good. However, recent affairs, of course, have shown that we've broken out pretty substantially in the last couple of hours, and that has changed significantly. As you can see, Luna 2.0 price has finally swept the lower limit of $3.50, and of course to the $10.20 range formed on May 28th. After a brief move above the range high on May 30, Luna was expected to make a U-turn and sweep the range low. As of June 8th, Luna's price has officially tagged the $3.50 support level, indicating that a shift in narrative is just around the corner. Going forward, if these ranges are to hold, Luna's reboot should quickly recover above the range low at $3.50 a coin, and of course start rallying higher. The first stop of this move should be a midpoint at the range of about $6.85, and the run-up would constitute a 96% ascent. However, the ideal scenario would include Luna's 2.0 price attempting to revisit the range high at about $10.20. This climb would represent a 190% gain and is likely where the short-term ceiling is present for Luna bulls. However, considering the brutal sell-off from its all-time high at $30, the $10.24 level is hardly a place for rest. If the bulls have high conviction, they're likely to push Luna's 2.0 price to revert to the mean, drawing a Fibonacci retracement tool from $30 to $3.50 per coin, and that shows a midpoint of this crash at around $16.75. So what does this all mean? That's a lot of jargon, a lot of words, a lot of things that I'm sure maybe if you guys were listening, you might have dozed off in the middle of it. So let's recollect, reconvene, and talk about what this means for the price of Luna. What's interesting about that article is that article came out just a couple of hours ago, all before this massive breakout that we saw just a couple of hours ago. So they were right on the money as far as an overall breakout goes with this cryptocurrency, and we were as well, because we were covering this coin literally the past couple of days, making video after video talking about news, speculation, and technical analysis about where we thought this coin was headed. We were expecting some type of big explosion as well, and again, we didn't have the exact percentages. This article seems to claim that they do. They're saying they think a potential 96% gain is in for Luna right now, and so far, if you go from just these previous highs that we hit there, that was only about a 2x on that money. Now, keep in mind though, we're starting to form some very supporting, very stable levels on this overall cryptocurrency. And because of that, that usually means that we can move a little bit higher in a more consistent fashion. Now, keep in mind that's always, there's always risk involved, right? There might not be, of course, enough support to allow it to go further into the higher direction, and we could potentially pull back as well. So guys, you have to play this on both sides. You need to do your research and be doing technical analysis, because this kind of stuff helps plan entry points. This helps you understand where the crypto is at and potentially where it could be going. So keep that in mind, guys. We're just going to be watching this very, very closely here and making sure everything is okay. But as you can see, these people over here at FX Street, who I will give, sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. In this instance, it seems like they were right. They really hit the nail on the head with this one. And as Terra Luna continues to go up and up and up, the, of course, actual price action itself is above the 20-day MA. And of course, it is also above the 200 MA. Keep in mind, anytime a stock, a cryptocurrency, or anything for that matter is above these levels, we typically see this type of bullish price movement because of that, right? That is a classic technical indicator that you can use to look at that. But other than that, guys, just keep it locked here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Join our free Discord with that second link down in the description below. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.